Japan began 2015 with a bullish stock market of over 13% rise in the first 3 months, helped by the weaker yen, lower oil prices and low interest rate, supported by growth in the US economy. After a disappointing year in 2014, Japanese public are hoping that they will see a steady economic recovery this year. Overall sentiment is optimistic, but consumers are still cautious that it may take some time before a firm recovery is achieved. The Japanese economy posted a rebound in the quarter ending in December after 2 consecutive quarters of contraction. However, corporate sentiment was not too optimistic. Recent government surveys showed that business sentiment of large companies in the 3 months to March dropped to 1.9 from 5.0 in the previous period. Despite the fall in the corporate sentiment, government remained optimistic that the economy is recovering moderately.
We have lower oil prices, so low input costs, very important in Japan in particular for the manufacturers, but also a lot for consumer spending. And we have continued expansionary fiscal policy, while the Bank of Japan will have to keep boosting the economy because inflation remains very, very low. So all the major driving forces are positive. This should be very helpful for the economy in 2015.
Japanese companies are gradually raising wages. However, for those who work in small to medium companies, their benefits have not yet offset the rising prices.
I have not personally felt it yet, but I hope we will feel a steady overall recovery soon.
I do not think we have strength in recovery yet, but I believe we will achieve one in a longer term.
The question is, how much growth can Japan achieve this year, building enough momentum in the economy for next year to offset the next sales tax hike in 2017?
I'm quite optimistic for this year that after no growth before, we will be growing about 1.3, 1.4% during the calendar year. If we extract the first quarter, which is still impacted by last year's value-added tax hike, we probably see growth at around 1.5% to 1.8%.
Most experts agree that the Japanese economy is still fragile. Seeing rise in corporate investments and consumer confidence will be a key driving force for steady economic recovery. Terrence, Terashima, CCTV, Tokyo.